Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can, and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play Deus Ex, we made our way from the catacombs to the streets of Paris. In this episode, we're going to continue moving forward. I want to go ahead and see if what's in this newspaper. I didn't read it before, so... Police raid catacombs. Oh, I actually have read this before. Okay. So that's not too terrible. That bot over there, so should still be out, the one over there. Why don't we unlock this? I'm not exactly sure where this leads.
Ah, the Paris nightlife. Have a taste of wine for me, JC.
Alright, this one is for Tracer Tong. Man, we are drunk. Hey, cafe chef.
If you have a request, talk to my assistant Raymond. He always seems to be looking for something to do.
Well, Raymond is outside, so I'll talk to him. Data cube. Navi 008 Blue, version 4.28, Obelix. This Navi is property of Pierre Boulay. If found, please return to Pierre Boulay at 74 Rue Montaigne or contact. Tickets for Cavier. Oh, so it's kind of just his PDA in a way. God, PDAs were a thing. There's a book. Co à vous. Oh, it's... Is this actually a recipe that... Like, I mean, it looks like a real recipe, but is this a real food? And I don't know what it stands for. I might actually try this out for myself, if this is actually viable. So, that's cool. Could you imagine? What are you having? Well, saw this recipe in a game and decided I wanted it. Alright, who are you? Cafe hostess. Let's talk to you.
What would you like? Everything 10 credits.
Have anything to eat? Alright, I'll go with this one.
At least one cafe stayed open during the crackdown.
We will never close, no matter what.
Is there some kind of curfew?
Not yet, but the police programmed the bots to shoot anyone who leaves his arrondissement after dark.
Wow, the police programmed that to shoot anyone? That's awful. Let's go with looking for a friend. And I swear, Nicolette makes me think of the gum Nicorette, which is a quitting smoking help, but I don't know why. I do, it's incredibly close.
I'm looking for a friend, Nicolette Duclair.
A leader of Silhouette, a true patriot.
Know where I might find her?
Where the criminals and students go at night, La Porte de l'Enfer, just across the street.
Thanks.
This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12. Let's talk about it. Let's see what she knows about him.
This crackdown is the work of Majestic 12.
You mean the European Union?
They are a group of conspirators who have been seizing governments all over the world.
I don't care what they call themselves. I have seen it since I was a girl, the plotting and scheming of corporations to make Europe into one big country with no separate languages, cultures, or tastes.
It's more than Europe they plan to unify.
Huh. Interesting to see her ideals of the EU and Majestic 12. Never mind.
Never mind.
I don't really want to buy anything. Prices are kind of steep in my opinion. But there's a newspaper here that I want to check. Oh gosh. Scandal resurfaces. I'm not going to try to pronounce. Paris investigator. Accusations of cover-up within President Bourgeois-Manoir's administration have recently appeared in several tabloid publications, linking key members of his council of ministers to the scandal that resulted in President Seurat's exit from politics 5 years ago. An exclusive resort in Côte d'Azur was the site of the clandestine meeting between the President Seurat and the reputed members of the Zungave crime family in an attempt to funnel almost 3 billion credits, Jesus, obtained money through the French banks. The deal was reportedly brokered by a cabal of major banking interests, including deceased financier Beth Duclair, so Nicolette's, I'm assuming, mother or somehow relation. Though her involvement was never proved, some sources went so far to suggest that the entire meeting was the result of a plot hatched by the Bilderbergs, a supposedly secret society formed of wealthy and powerful industrialists shortly after World War II. President Bourgeois-Manoir has dismissed the accusations of ludicrous, calling the stories the lowest example of irresponsible journalism before refusing further comment. Alright. Interesting there. Learned a little bit more. I like the news. Was that something? Okay, it was a light. I was like, wait, are there things up here? Wait a minute. Latte 19, coffee 20, mocha 19, hot chocolate 18. You told me everything was 10. Hopefully you're right and the sign's not, because $10 for all that isn't bad considering what the prices are there. And I don't even want to begin to try to adjust for inflation. However, I do like how there's just wine
He's
everywhere.
our son. We can't have him murdering people from this majestic 12.
He's not a child anymore.
This cult.
At least he has a position. He's safe.
Any organization with anonymous leadership.
They might control Europe for decades. Michelle will have to survive somehow.
I would rather he die with the rest of us.
Joshua!
Whoa. That was pretty dark. I want to talk to you. Let's see what Joshua has to
First
say.
and in your heart you are a father. How dare you let politics...
I am a Frenchman.
You have abandoned your own son.
Perhaps I want to take the metro to see my mother, yes? Should I forget mother and my own freedom to travel so that Michelle can have a small salary?
These are difficult times, I don't deny it.
He and his new friends murdered the Loredans simply because the old man ran a journal. Next time, he will come to murder us.
Whoa. I definitely want to talk to you now.
I couldn't help overhearing about your son.
They have us, yes. Majestic 12. Whoever they are. When you have the use, you have everything.
Joshua, be careful. You don't know this man.
I will not hide under a rock.
You have nothing to fear. I would like to see the end of Majestic 12 as much as you would. I was just surprised to find a Parisian who has heard the name.
Well, my son, you know. I learned what I can about him.
What else have you found out?
You are one of the revolutionaries, huh? Maybe you can do something with this. Street Station 17 and Werewolf from a card in his wallet. I think it is the logging for the guard shack up the street.
What about Michelle? You'll get him killed.
He was the one who wanted to be a soldier.
He chose the life of a soldier. He knew what he signed up for.
That is what I know.
I want to see what she says.
You've done enough. Go.
I'm going to take your wine, Agatha. Ha! Serves you right.
Oh, poor Michelle.
I understand she's a concerned mother, but I'm more on Joshua's side. What do you think, John?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
Papa forbids me to talk to strangers.
Good advice, Joshua.
I have helped you to kill my own son. Is that not enough?
I mean, kind of. I mean, I didn't ask for it. I'm just trying to get drunk in Paris. Because I ball so hard, people try to find me. People try to find me. Gosh, again, another obscure rap reference. Ooh, no. Okay. Want to be careful with this. How I handle it will say a lot. Naturally. Throw my gun. It's good. Oh boy. Don't want any unneeded. Ooh. Don't have enough room. Come on, let me pick up the body. Can I not pick up the body? Because I do like this mod scope, though. That's cool. Oh, he's probably going to tattle on me. I thought I was going to use it on the knife. I'll use it on the rocket launcher. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's going to tattle. Or he's going to hide. I mean... Ah! I mean, I do know I did kill a citizen, and I get it. Like, I do understand it. I may not like it.
He's mine.
Ooh. That pretty much eliminated them. Oh, I didn't mean to be a terror. Or you're gonna tell them, no, nope. This is a stick up. Everyone be calm. No one dies. Be calm! Oh God, what am I doing? I have taken a dark turn. Alright. Nobody move. Can you kill kids? I mean, we're gonna find out. Holy crap! You die with a boy. You died as a family. God, that took a dark turn. I'm gonna leave now. I murdered everyone in the cafe. I think it's safe to say the cafe is closed. God. Okay. Well, that is something that happened. I guess now... Wow, it does have a scope. It's actually really kind of helpful. Whew, taking that out. I need to not throw it. Need to learn not to throw my weapons. It'd be a little helpful, huh? Alright, I like watching them kind of explode like that. But I will be honest, it is terrifying! Alright. Okay. Things should have calmed down a lot. Hopefully. Regeneration deactivated. Good. Things should have calmed down. This time around, I want to see if I can go to the Metropolitan. And it appears no.
The government has restricted access to the metro. You'll have to get around on foot.
Okay, well. That's something to note. I should probably save. I'm not sure how the police are going to feel about me right now. Especially considering I don't know if they saw me kill anyone.
Strange. I'm picking up infrared pulses. Why would a bakery need electronic security?
Good question. Found some ballistic armor. Want to try this? Okay, alarm activated. Can I talk to you?
Sir, you are creating a disturbance.
I mean, kind of. I mean, you're not really investigating much. I mean, you're kind of just kind of walking by here. Wow. Wow. Lockpick, nice. Unlocked. Alright. Zyme. Now I've seen Zyme before. What exactly is it? I'm not exactly too sure what it is. 100 credits, I will take that. And what's this? Some ammo. Already have enough of that type of ammo. Should probably check if I can reload. I always can reload. Okay, apparently we have enough of this. Interesting. Like how no one called me out for like breaking and entering. I want to see, what is Zyme? Does it have Zyme brewed up in some basement lab? Is it a drug? Maybe? Because like it was hidden and they had security for it, so I gotta imagine it was good. Let's see what this is in the newspaper. Bot kills 3 in accidental shooting. APR, Paris, France. Yves Pierre Adrien, Dominique Vitette, and Mary Philibert were heading home from a late night of the town when they were gunned down in the street by a military bot that mistakenly identified them as terrorists. Since the institution of martial law, the Paris bots have regularly patrolled those areas with a high level of criminal activity, armed with a visual database profiling thousands of wanted terrorists, thieves, and drug dealers. It was awful, said Christy Amel, a waitress at the Enfant Terrible, a nearby cafe where the trio had their last cup of coffee. She was a witness in the shooting. The bot just kept shooting and shooting until all you could hear was empty clicking sound. Then one of the soldiers ran to control the control station across the street, trying to shut down the bot, but nothing happened. It just kept clicking, trying to shoot them again. Police Prefect Hubert Dupy, I don't know how to pronounce it, defended the practice during a news conference earlier today. The bots are programmed to only use lethal force if the suspects resist arrest. And while these deaths are tragedies to be mourned, it is in no way compromise the effectiveness of the bots in keeping Parisians safe. I would strongly disagree with that. Oh, there's a light. Nice. Also, it's kind of cool to see the prices of everything. But I would strongly disagree with what he said there. I definitely think that's a problem. And what is this? There's kind of a back alley of sorts. Le Motel. Oh, it's a motel. Okay. The motel, huh?
Clear the streets.
Okay, I'll go in the motel.
That little building is a hostel. Lodging for backpackers.
And that's true. If you've ever backpacked, hostels are kind of
New
awesome.
travel restrictions.
Depending on where you
Consult
go.
the papers.
No,
Not a
I've
good
already.
night to be on the street.
I'm in a hostel, man. Okay, what do you have to say?
Sorry, all full tonight.
Don't need a room, but maybe you can help me find a member of the group Silhouette. Her name's Nicolette Duclair.
No, I know nothing about that. Leave me alone.
I feel like he knows more than he's letting on. That's for sure. I want to see, can I hack his computer, or is he just gonna... I mean, I don't know. Page Industries, right? Let's see. No email today. Okay, there's nothing of
My
interest.
advice, get a room and wait for morning.
My advice, stop yelling at me. Stop telling me to do things. They just got up and sat down, okay.
Hello?
He looks like he has augmentations similar to us. I don't want to steal that liqueur in front of you. You have a name, Renault.
How are the drinks here?
Great if you like rat piss.
Never tried it.
You look like a smart guy. You want to make some money? Yes? I need to hire a thief.
What do you want stolen?
The baker at number 15 keeps Zyme. 100% pure. In one of the ovens.
I already busted into that place.
Same deal. 50 credits each vial.
What? Okay. I'll make the trade. I don't care. I don't... So they are drugs. I was right on that. Wow, I actually... Looks like I got into drug trading.
I'll make the trade.
Never mind the bartender. He's cool.
Here. Take it.
Good job. We must work together again when I find out where they will move the drop-off.
I'll be out of town, but thanks for the cash.
So that should be like 300 credits. Correct? Goal received. Note received. Kill the four didn't make contact with the Illuminati. Find Nicolette. The baker at 15 has a stash of Zyme. Learned about that. Okay, why don't we talk to you?
Be careful of those two. They are felons.
I gathered.
I am serious. Do not give them your name or where you live. Can I get you something to drink? Wine is 120, snacks are 5.
Heard of Nicolette? Nicolette Duclair?
Heard of Nicolette Duclair?
No, I am sorry. Is she a guest of the hotel?
A member of Silhouette.
You want Club La Porte de l'Enfer. No revolutionaries here.
Where's that?
Number 13, I believe.
Alright, we learned a little
Yes.
more. No revolutionists. You must not mind martial law. I want to see what this leads to.
No revolutionaries? You must not mind martial law.
The only way to maintain order.
Don't you miss using the metro?
A small inconvenience. The city must be kept safe for those of us who are working and trying to pull the country out of this depression.
What if I told you that the depression was caused by a cabal of wealthy businessmen who want to rule the world?
These stories, I hear them every day. Always from someone who wants to blame other people for his bad luck.
Interesting differences of ideals. So JC firmly believes it's the super rich that are causing the issue, and he has a lot of evidence to back that up, but he wants to believe that you make your own luck. You can only blame your problems on the world for so long, and that is a Fall Out Boy song lyric. Let's see if he has anything else. I'm curious.
Yes?
The conspiracy is real.
The conspiracy is real.
And I bet you have a little booklet that will tell me all about it, no?
They call themselves Majestic 12.
Good. I was afraid you were going to tell me about the Illuminati.
They were once part of the Illuminati, but they rebelled.
Oh, I see.
You see, we know all this information, but I can see why the hotel bartender thinks we're insane. That's so awesome, and I like how the game is self-aware enough to reference that. But I want to see what's upstairs. I know we don't have a room, but... Ooh, okay. This one's unlocked. Ooh, there's a maid.
Excusez-moi.
Excused. Can't really sleep. That's a nice room for a hostel, though. Usually you got a lot of beds pushed together for hostels, but no, that's really nice. Want to see, this probably just leads over here. Ooh, nano key, utility pushcart, hotel key room. That's nice. It makes sense for room service to have it, so this is like the master key probably. Okay, let's see what's in here. There's a book. Petals of Twilight by Charles Francois. Read this before. We're getting a few of the same books now. Whoa.
Observe your motivations for breaking arbitrary laws of Kerry government. Do not miss your chance to be one of us and create the new world order.
Who is Icarus? The more we learn about him, the more... It's like Daedalus, Icarus. I was at Porte del... L'Enfer last night and managed to get some stupid American to buy me a drink, then peeked his code when he wasn't looking. Do me a favor, pull some cash out of his account. Wow. And get your petite amie to pick me up some Zyme. It is fabulous, the new thing from New York. Wow, it's a New York drug, too. Interesting to see Icarus contacting us in here. I wonder if that has any specific semblance. Well, spent a good amount of time in the hostel, so I think it's time to keep exploring the streets.
Sir, what is your business tonight?
I'm up all night to get lucky. Pretty sure that's not what you wanted.
These flats go for about 5,000. Almost as bad as Hong Kong.
Jeez, that's a lot. 5,000 credits? And I wonder if that's monthly. You know what? I got a lot of picks. And I don't mind using them here. I don't want to explode because that would draw attention to me, but I think for a more stealthy approach and getting to explore, I know where I need to go, but I've been told I should explore more, so that's something I'm trying to do. And hopefully people appreciate it. Okay. There's someone in here. Don't want any of the cigarettes. Probably should avoid whoever that is. There's a cat. Let's get the credits. So is this like a connection of flats then? Wow. 50 skill points awarded. Binoculars. I'm loving exploring. And I appreciate everyone who told me just to explore as I find the buildings as I see fit. And so far I'm enjoying exploring. Ooh. Curious, why do you have bioelectric cell near your bed? Whoa. Hello. This is what's interesting to me. I can use a lockpick. Like I said, I don't mind using them when I'm choosing to. Sure, there's probably a key around here. Ooh, not bad. Dear customer, recent hacking. Oh, we're getting a lot of bank information from people. I'm not saying I'm not going to use them. I'm just probably, I know myself more and I'm more likely to hack. But is there actually a benefit for using people's information like that? Can I get more credits that way? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually genuinely unsure. Also kind of cool to see lamps and things. Let's see what happens if I come in here. I mean, I'm kind of breaking and entering, right?
If you're looking for that crook with the weapons, he lives next door.
Well, hello, crook with weapons.
Hey, this is our apartment.
Okay.
S'il vous plaît.
I've heard s'il vous plaît. I don't know what it means, but... Huh. Let's see, book. The Eye of Aragon by Jim Thies. The weather-beaten trail wounded ahead in the dust-racked climbs of barren land with dominant large portions of Norglian Empire age-worn hoof prints smothered by sifting sands of time shone dully against the dust-splattered crust of earth. The tireless sun cast its parching rays of incandescence from the overhead halfway through its daily revolution. Small rodents scampered around, occupying themselves in the daily accomplishments of their dismissal lives. Dust spread over the three heaving mounts in blinding clouds, while they bore burdensome cargoes of their struggling overseas. Prepare to embrace your creators in the struggling haunts of hell, barbarian, gasped the first soldier. Only after you have kissed the fleeting steed of the death wretch, returned Gringer. Oh, that was a cool read. That was a really cool read. But we learned there's a weapons dealer next door, and I like how even though we broke in, they didn't seem to care. They were more mildly inconvenienced, if anything. And again, I'm just going to see what happens if explosion. Yeah, that makes sense. So I could do that, or I could just use my lockpicks. Like I said, I'm using them because I want to. So that's why I'm using them. And I'm sure there's probably other ways to get in, but I'm happy using them. And besides, if I never use them, then they're just taking up inventory slots. There's got to be a reason for them, right? And there's a weapons guy in here, possibly. Alright. Also a dog. Star. Web modification, accuracy. Throwing knives. I haven't seen that before. Range as well. Alright, so accuracy and range. Two things that are important to me. So this is accuracy, correct? So I'm going to go for the assault rifle. I think that's probably important to get that with. And the weapon modification of range, right? I would say more range on a sniper rifle. You can never go wrong. Where's your owner? Curious. Alright, some rockets. Data cube. Gear custom. Necessary to change passwords, numbers, insecure patrons. Again, the Metropolitan Bank is not a bank I'd ever bank with based on this. Throwing knives. Don't think I'm personally going to use throwing knives, but it's interesting to see that they're included. Plasma rifle. Interesting. I've not yet to use the plasma rifle, except I believe once. Book. Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say I'm intense or I'm insane. Sorry. Some writers have confounded society with government as they leave little or no discretion between them, whereas they are not only different, but have different origins. Society is produced by our own wants and government by wickedness. The former promotes our happiness positively by uniting our affections, the latter negatively by restraining our vices. The one encourages intercourse, the other creates distinctions. The first is a patron, the last is a punisher. Society is in every state is a blessing, but government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. In its worst state, an intolerable one. For when we suffer, or when we are exposed to the same miseries by a government which we might expect in a country without government, our calamity is heightened by reflecting that we furnish the means by which we suffer. Government, like dress, is the badge of lost innocence. The palaces of kings are built on the ruins of the bowers of paradise. For where the impulses of conscience clear, uniform, and irresistibly obeyed, man would need no other lawgiver. But that not being the case, he finds it necessary to surrender up a part of his property to furnish means for the protection of the rest. And this is he induced to do by the same prudence which in every other case advises him, out of two evils, choose the least. Interesting thoughts by Thomas Paine there. Stars being kind of loud, but ooh, almost missed that credit shit. I am going
to America.
Wow, we can hear them through the wall. That's actually kind of funny. I'm afraid if I do this, I don't want to have to kill anything. I mean, where are you gonna go, Star? Ooh, weapon modification. That was well worth it. Weapon mod, laser. I got lasers on some of them, and I know how to use it. I guess I'll use the last one on that. I got a laser on everything else. Oh, nice. Weapon modification clip. Oh. An extended magazine. I can use an extended magazine on that. That was actually really cool that I went to his house. You have to use an assault rifle though. Alright. Probably should do that. We're doing a lot of exploring as we go on later through the nights. I mean, I'll clear them when I want to. Who are you?
You found the club. The only one to stay open during martial law. They've hiked up the cover, but you will have to pay if you want to find out if Nicolette is inside.
Interesting.
Can I ask you a question?
I am not paid to advise tourists.
Take it easy. I just want to know if you've heard of Nicolette Duclair.
I have no dealings with Miss Duclair. I sweep the streets. That is my life.
But you know her? Where would she be this time of night?
I don't have money to waste on that place. Number 13. Club La Porte de l'Enfer. Pff, a private club for rich phonies.
Number 13. Thanks.
If you want Renault, he is in the bar at the hostel.
Great. What would I want with Renault?
You aren't who he was going to hire. The professional thief?
None of your business. Let's just say he doesn't need a thief anymore.
Wow! I wonder what he would have said if I didn't already met Renal. That's actually really interesting. But it looks like I can get into 13 through this unlocked door. But there's more of Paris I want to explore first. But you know what? That is going to be it for this episode. That's going to be it for today. Let me know. What do you think about my killing spree in that cafe? I didn't mean for everything to go down that way, but the police shot first. Well, actually, Majestic 12 shot first, which caused me to shoot the police because they were attacking me as well. And it was just this whole debacle. And anyway, I wanted to see if I can kill children, which I can. My JC is an evil man, also incredibly stupid. But that's besides the case. Let me know. Did you enjoy today's episode? Where else in Paris should I explore? I'm still going to explore before I go into the club. There's a lot more I want to look into. But let me know what you think I should look into next. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. And as always, I hope you have a great day.